Hello, is that Baena Leverkusen? Yeah, it's Aston Villa here. I'm just on our burner account. You seem to have blocked our number, not picking up my emails as well. Basically, what it is we took Bailey off you, and in the summer we took Musa Diaby. We're just wondering, any chance we can have Frimpong as well? Hello and welcome back to Avfc Daily News, daily dose of Villa news in the January transfer window. If you are new to our channel, subscribe, hit this video a like and comment your thoughts in the comment section down below. So yesterday's episode went down an absolute treat. Thank you everybody who watched that episode. Comment your thoughts. You're all a bunch of legends. But support us, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. It helps me out massively. And yeah, up the Villa. So we've got some news. Not a definitive transfer hub. I am still awaiting the transfer hub link and the rumor to go through onto transfer hub. So I'm excited. I can't wait to start them, but we need to have a definitive rumor. So, but we have got some news, and it's coming from Jacob Tanswell. Is that Aston Villa have been linked with Frimpong and Baena of Villarreal, which are absolutely brilliant links. Those are the type of links that are music to my ears. I am on my knees, hoping, praying for Frimpong. We know that every window I have a player, and we've had Conor Gallagher in the past. We've had Nico Williams. We've had, I can't remember who some of the others are, but we've had players that we've been linked with that I've wanted. And this window, I'm announcing Frimpong. I'm announcing Frimpong is that player for the January transfer window. I just absolutely love him. I think he would be unreal for Aston Villa. And I just hope that, you know, you saw in the intro, I just hope that Leverkusen, if we call, will pick up our call. Do you know what I mean? So I think that's where we are. But first of all, I'm just going to highlight an area of where we are seeing the link and the rumours coming so far. And they are all in positions that I feel are 100% areas that I want Aston Villa to sign players for. So I think when we're hearing links, rumours of certain positions, I always kind of want them to be in positions that me as a fan feel like we need to improve on, and we need players to come in to those positions. So, you know, obviously McGinn's not on this image. McGinn plays for, you know, he's our captain, he plays, etc. But I'm just trying to show you with this image where the noise is currently coming from in the January transfer window. So it's coming from right back. It's coming from this area. We linked with Anaj, who is a winger slash shadow striker slash number 10. So we linked with a player in and around that area. We are linked with goalkeepers, under 21, under 23 keepers. And we're also linked with Baena, a player that would play in that area. For me, those are the positions that I want to see short term, long term, the summer. Those are the areas when I look at our team, I'm thinking we need quality. You know, I'm not saying Ramsey's not quality. I'm not saying that Diaby's not quality. But I just look at us and I just think those are some of the areas that I think we can build more squad balancing, especially this area. I think we've really struggled, apart from Ramsey at the end of last season, to have a player that is delivering week in, week out in that area. And then the big one is the right back area of where we're going and what we're trying to do. We are adaptable. We are interchangeable. We have different personnel currently to fit a specific system of what Emery wants. We know that if we want to go for a more solid back 3-4, then we play a centre back there. So you're seeing the likes of Conte go there, Carlos go there, and that's that solid back three that gives us structure, it gives us strength, it gives us dominance. But we're also seeing at times a Matty Cash, when Cash is going into that area, Kamara's dropping into that area, we are seeing a more expressive, explosive, and more dynamic approach to games in that area. So I think we've got that adaptability within our game. But one player who is absolutely just sensational, he's a player that I am absolutely loving watching, is Jeremy Frimpong. He is explosive, dynamic, pacey. He's got tight space dribbling ability. He can pick up the ball from deep and dribble. He gets into the byline. His decision making is just first class. It's quality. It's not aimless. It's direct, but with quality. He can cut back. He can score goals. He can arrive late. He can dribble. But one of the biggest things about Frimpong for me is the decision making. And when he gets into those, and look at this heat map, when he gets into those areas in and around the 18-yard box, the decision making ability is absolutely sensational. So while we're in the January window, while we're actively looking for a right back, this kid, 23 years of age, is unbelievable. He would cost a lot of money for Aston Villa. He would be in and around the £60 million price bracket, but you pay for quality, and this kid has got it. So we have been linked with him. So far this season, he's got 16 starts. He's got 5 goals. He has got 6 assists, and his dribbling ability is of a 49% so far. That's his success rate, and his total duels won are at 47%. So if you want an attacking right back who can play right back, who can play in right midfield, you know, we've seen Matty Cash playing right midfield. He's the perfect answer for me. If we have a look at his stats per 90, you've got progressive carries 5.13, you've got take-ons 2.32, you've got touches in the attacking penalty area 5.47, progressive passes you've got 11.09. So for me, Frimpong, I'd absolutely love him in our football club. The other player that Jacob talks about is Alexandro Baena from Villarreal, a very, very technical central midfielder that can play on the left-hand side. You can see from his heat map that he predominantly plays in that Jacob Ramsey role, either side of the double pivot. So again, the profile fits what Aston Villa would be looking for. He's got a 7.13 SOFA score rating this season. He's scored 1 goal. He's got 5 assists. Similar-ish player to a Buendia, I think. You know, if you're looking for that player to thread the eye of the needle through to a Bailey and a Watkins, he's the player that can do that. So really good player. You know, his dribble is at 38%. But, you know, key passes per game, 2.2. Expected assists, 3.70. 49 touches per game. Accuracy per game is of 82% as well. So he's a player that I think would be well suited. I think he's a player that would add what we kind of need from that position. But then I think you've also got to remember that we still have Buendia as well. And, you know, recruitment-wise, we've got to be careful that we don't forget some of the players that currently still play for Villa, such as Mings and Buendia. But I think we are missing Buendia at times this season. You know, we know that he tries so hard. We know that he tries that, you know, that ball through balls. And yeah, we're just missing him. So, you know, we've been linked with both of those players. I think both players would be absolutely fantastic. The right back, you know, we've got to think of, we need quality in there. Caveat to Frimpong, does he answer that sort of three at the back that we try with the three centre halves? No, he doesn't. But would that mean that Conte would move back into centre half with Pau Torres? Yes. But I think what I think's good in this window is that all the players and the rumours that we've been having so far are for players that I think and areas that we need. We've also been linked with Acuna again from Seville. I wasn't really that keen on that one in the summer because we got Luca Dean and we got Moreno, and we were linked with Acuna very late on in the window, and he got injured, and it sort of looked like it scuppered that deal. I watched Acuna against Man City in the Super Cup final, and I thought he was unbelievable. I thought he played really, really well. But I think sometimes when you get linked with some players and then the next window, I feel like we've moved on now. If you're looking at Luca Dean and his performances this season, they've been absolutely top bracket for Villa. Moreno is sort of now, I would say, underneath Luca Dean. I would put them in that order. Moreno can get better this season. I'm not writing him off, but I think last season the pecking order was probably switched a little bit. I thought, we were seeing both left backs coming into games, but I would probably have said last season that for me, I preferred Moreno to Luca Dean, whereas this season I'm switched now. I'm Luca Dean, and Moreno has got to get back in and fight back for that shirt. So, I think there's options there. There's competition there that's good, that's healthy. So I think left back, I'm okay with us not looking at that maybe until the summer to see where we are. But, it's good that right back, keeper, forward, sort of left midfield we're looking at. So that's really good to see. Interesting reading all your comments yesterday on John Duran. And I think everybody's in the same sort of boat with Duran. We like him. We think he's got a big future. We think he's a good player, a lot of potential, needs to calm down. AC Milan have now sort of come in for John Duran. So could that potentially be a loan move, which would see another forward coming in for Aston Villa? Potentially, yes. So I think we're early on in the window. Interesting to see what the early signs are of this window as well. So yeah, I just thought I'd just bring you another little update on the transfer window, where we are. Support the channel, get involved, comment your thoughts. But the big one, make sure you're subscribing. Up the Villa.